lovely Pisces. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. Also, welcome anyone who is here to cross-watch or just dropping by for the first time. I'm very blessed and pleased to have you with me. And as always, I'm very, very appreciative of all likes, shares, subscribes, or comments. It does help raise me up into the YouTube algorithm to allow me to be seen by YouTube, so that YouTube knows that I exist and can be able to help get my gifts and talents out to the world to be able to help humanity, because that is my heart's desire. Much love to you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know before I begin the reading. I have already meditated and prayed over this reading, Pisces, for you, and I have already cleansed my space, including the cards, the crystals, the turban shell, and also myself. And I have also activated the crystal grid for your reading of March 2022, Pisces. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Give me just a second. I'm going to grab the information that came through during meditation. Okay, so two things that came through. The very first thing was Pisces, I saw this big, it was like a blast of red. Now, when I usually see colors like this in meditation, it's telling me there's some sort of blockage, and in this case it was red. Okay, so that's telling me that most of you are experiencing or are getting ready to step into experiencing a blocked root chakra. Okay, now here are some of the things that you can be looking out for if you feel like that you do have some sort of blockage. Okay, so first of all, physical issues that you might experience with a blocked or imbalanced root chakra would be things consisting of the lower body, such as the lower extremities, as in the legs, feet, ankles. That could be swelling, that could be pain, it could be nerve pain, it could be loss of circulation, many different things there. And also anomalies at the base of the spine and at the coccyx area, which could be, maybe some of you, it could hurt when you're sitting too long, or, it's right there at your tailbone, okay? Or you could have nerves that are affected whenever you sit too long to your lower extremity, or nerve pain like sciatica that could shoot down your legs, down the base of your spine there. Also, it could include the colorectal or anal area, the bladder, and vaginal issues. Now, spiritually, this can make you feel stagnant or like a loss of will to push forward, feelings of not fitting in, loss of trust to others, and also loss of trust spiritually. Like rethinking, is anything real? Is any religion real? Is there a God? Are there angels? All of this. But in a very negative manner, okay? And then emotionally, this can also lead to fear-based emotions such as severe anxiety, not feeling safe, constantly looking over your shoulders, paranoia, feeling or actually being dissociated from others, or feeling of living in like a survival mode, or feeling like you're fight or flight. If you don't know what that is, please research that. But feeling like your fight or flight is just like in a constant mode, okay? Like a constant survival mode. You also may have feelings of being more negative than usual, and that can be verbally, that can be with your thought processes, that can be things that you're watching or seeing with your eyes, hearing with your ears, the company that you keep, that can be in many areas of your life, that just things turning, more into a negative sense. Now, do you have to experience all of these symptoms? Absolutely not. What my experience has been working with others has been that usually there's like at least one issue, and then a week or two later that issue may pass by, and then one of the other issues may pop up. Okay, but you most certainly do not have to experience most of these. Okay, it can just be one. Now, what I do recommend is researching, using your intuition, please, as always. Root chakra imbalance and how to heal that. Now, there are tons of ways that people have found to be able to heal root chakra blockages. Okay, it's all going to depend on your intention, your will to heal. It's going to depend on the things that you're drawn to. Like some people like crystal healing, some people like meditation healing, some people like some kind of vibration or vibratory healing. So there's all different ways. Now, what I will do is I do make solfeggio frequency music as well. I will post those on some cards at the end of this video on the screen, and therefore if you're watching from television and you can't get to the description below, then all you have to do is just click on one of those, and that can help you as well. You can do those if you just want to do meditation a few minutes a day, or there's some that if you like to sleep at night and you like to sleep with music or nature sounds, and by all means you don't have to use mine. There are I'm sure there are a million, if not hundreds of thousands of these all over YouTube and all over the internet, free to use. Okay, so just use what you are drawn to use. Okay. Now, the next thing that came through was I heard female whispers, and it was a real low whisper on purpose, so like I couldn't hear what was being said, but it made me feel like paranoia. Okay, like feeling like lots of females together talking about someone. Okay, and gossiping and saying things about others, but in all reality, it's like that wasn't real. That's the feeling I got from when I heard that. It's like, it's not real. This is paranoia. So this is the Pisces. This is this month. You're going to have to watch for not taking people the wrong way. Not feeling, making sure you're not feeling like you're having to watch over your shoulder all the time. Okay. If you begin having feelings like that, you definitely want to research this, okay, and because no one deserves to feel that way. The root chakra is all about, it's the foundation, it's the root core, they say, the life force of the 7 major chakras is that foundation, okay, and when it is in balance, it's a very nurturing type chakra, okay? So now I do want to say a little disclaimer in case you cannot see the description below. I am not a licensed psychologist, okay? I am not a licensed medical doctor. So if you are experiencing any of these issues, I do recommend that you see a licensed medical doctor or a licensed psychiatrist or counselor prior to trying to do these things on your own. So I have to put that out there, guys. Okay, so moving on. Now I'm going to go ahead and dim the lights and begin scrying with the crystals and the turban shell. I'll be right back, lovely Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I'm back. Give me just a moment, please, to line up to the crystals. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does Pisces need to know for the month of March 2022, please. Okay, bigger, please. Bigger. Oh, I love this. Okay, so Pisces, what I'm seeing is it's a male energy. It's an elderly man driving like a convertible, okay? And the wind's blowing, and there's this really big dog that's sitting in the back seat. However, the dog's head is coming up beside the head of the elderly man, okay? And the dog is, it appears as if the dog is smiling, and you know, his tongue's out, and he's panting, but it's a happy pant, okay? So that's telling me the Spirit's saying that, for one, this is going to be a month of freeing yourself, okay? Letting the wind to blow through your hair, per se, okay? Allowing yourself to feel complete freedom, okay? Now, let's think about this. So, this elderly person is in a car, okay, on the road. Now, anytime that I see a road in a vision, that's a path. The road looks straight, okay? So, what I feel is Spirit saying that your path ahead, okay, as long as you can take action to make sure that your root chakra is in balance, okay, the way that it should be, and begin to release any fear-based anxieties. Just learn to be free, okay, that you're going to have a very beautiful month, okay, and a very beautiful next several months, okay, after that, after you learn how to get this under control. Now, something else, this car is in movement, so that's also showing me symbology that you are moving forward, okay? And since there is this nice breeze, it's not like the car was, you know, absolutely flooring it and flying down the road, but it's going at a steady pace, okay? So think of that spiritually for you, okay, in your life. Now, also, the dog has meaning. Now, usually dog symbology for me is meaning that there is a best friend, there is a person that you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets to, and be able to trust them, okay? And there may be situations where you might need to do that this month so that you can feel that freedom, okay? Also, a dog is a sign of protection. So you need to know that Spirit's saying that you are divinely protected, okay? And also, another meaning of a dog is loyalty. So Spirit's wanting to remind you that loyalty is something very important, not only for you to be for others, but for others to be for and to you, okay? So that could be if there's something that's not serving your energy anymore that needs to, you know, be reassessed and see what no longer serves you. Do you need to clean out your space spiritually? Do you need to go through and clean out your home? Do you need to get rid of things to make more space to bring more positive energy in? Do you need to bring in more plants and greenery and things into your home to bring more positive energy in? You know, just things like that that you may need to assess this month, okay? Do you need to spring clean? Spring is coming up. You know, is that something that you are going to need to do in order to clear out some space? Okay. Okay, so Spirit, please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Pisces need to know, current and near future, for March 2022? Okay, here. Okay. Bigger, please. Okay. Oh. Pisces, I see a snake. But it's not it's not in a positive sense as normal. Okay. I see the head of a snake like a cobra. And the snake's expression looks like basically drained of all energy. Can't move anymore. Can't keep going. Okay, because like the positive meaning for me of seeing a snake is a snake sheds its skin. Okay, and it revitalizes, and the new birth comes out. Okay, the new skin is there revealed. Okay, the old is just like I said, cleaning out, you know, spring cleaning, you know, cleaning out spiritually your space or your home, you know, things like that. But this time, this snake's face just looks like you know, really run down, like I can't go anymore. Okay, now on top of this snake's head is another like a baby snake lying on it as well, and it appears like this baby snake is not moving. Okay, normally when I see babies of anything, a cub or anything like that, usually, not always, but usually they're in some kind of movement, and this one's not moving at all. Okay, so that could be a sign that there could be some type of depression or something like that setting in as well. Okay, so you need to be very mindful of that. Some of you may, you know, I know here in Kentucky, we've been still having a lot of winter type weather off and on. You know, it'll get beautiful and sunny one day and warm, and then the next few days, you know, we have snow or ice and it's cold. And I know some people do suffer from seasonal depression. Okay, so that could be something that some of you are going through as well. So, but again, please do be mindful of any type of body, mind, spirit things that you're going through that just it doesn't feel right to you. Okay, and research and put action towards getting yourself back into balance. Okay, and again, some of you may not have stepped into that yet. Others of you may be already there. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Pisces need to know for the month of March 2022, please? Okay, bigger, please. Oh, what is this? Bigger, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Okay, Pisces. Okay, I am seeing a female energy wolf at a cave. Okay, and I see a little baby. I feel a male energy. With a baby, I'm seeing the little baby from behind sitting like at the edge of a cave, and it has no clothes on, which is a symbolization of freedom, okay, and purity. And this little child looks like it may be about 1 year old, and the thing is, this male energy wolf is licking and cleaning this child as if it's the wolf's, like, part of the pack. Like the wolf has adopted or taken in this child as part of the pack. But the child, it's like the wolf is still right at the edge inside the cave, and the child is right at the edge on the outside of the cave. It's as if they're still separated somehow, you know, like the wolf's head's coming out of the cave and cleaning the child, accepting it as her own cub, but still yet there's some kind of division there, okay? So I'm feeling there is some kind of conflict or division. Now this can be yourself, Pisces. This can be internal conflict happening. Or this can be some type of external conflict. This could be some type of relationship. It does not have to be intimate, but it most certainly can be. But this can be work related. This can be friends, church group, you know, just, or some kind of group. But you got to remember too, wolves, they usually operate in packs. Okay, so there's more than one. So it's almost telling me, the way I'm seeing this is that the child is accepted, but not truly part of a pack. Okay. So there could be someone who is feeling, this could be you, or this could be someone that, like, I'll call your person. This could be your parent, sibling, child, boss, someone you're having a relationship with somehow, that one of you, either you, Pisces, or your person, is in like this pack, okay, like everyone's accepted. And then there's the other person who is kind of the outsider, like on the outside. It's like, okay, so it's like, I feel like the rest of the pack is in this cave, okay, where they're supposed to be, where they live. They're supposed to be there. And then you have the one female wolf that wants to care and nurture for this outsider, for this baby, okay? And then, but it's almost like this baby is not truly accepted into the pack because the baby is not within the cave, okay, with the rest of the pack. Okay, please take that how that resonates with you. That may be something that you may want to reassess or really look at this month. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Pisces need to know for March 2022? Okay. Bigger, please. Oh, yes. Thank you, Spirit. I see a huge, huge teddy bear. Okay, so when I see the symbolization of a teddy bear, what that tells me is we got to think of a bear. Okay, now we're coming up on spring, right? Now, if we back up a little bit, now a bear knows when to go into a cave. Oh, there's the cave again. But a bear knows when to go into a cave and hibernate. Okay, in the late fall and going into the winter, you know, they know how much to eat, what they need to eat, what they need to do prior to going into hibernation. And then, you know, their body instinctively knows when they go to sleep that they're going to be in hibernation, and the body begins to slow down all on its own, okay? So it knows what to do. Now think of yourself intuitively, okay? Instead of, using the instincts of the bear, okay, think of your intuition, knowing, okay? So, now, this bear, when spring arrives, it's an automatic, it instinctively wakes up, comes out of this cave, and it's like, wow, okay, let's go explore. Let's see what all is new this spring. What new plants are there? What new berries have came to life? You know, what's new? What is it new that we have to play with and eat, and you know, all these neat, beautiful new things, okay? Now, let's look at this spiritually. Okay, so this teddy bear. So we're coming up on spring, and I feel like Spirit is telling you to, you know, just like the elderly man and that dog in that convertible, letting and allowing that air to flow through their hair as they're going down their path, okay? They are experiencing complete freedom, okay? And so coming out of that cave, that could be, I feel like maybe you need to assess, you know, about coming out of your comfort zone. Coming, you know, is it time for you to come out of that comfort zone? Because we never really can experience the full beauty of ourselves and our lives and our journeys unless we are willing to come out of that comfort zone. If we're constantly staying in that cave and constantly feeling like we're in that shell of protection and we never step forward to take action, then are we always protected? Possibly, you know, unless there's some kind of earthquake, God forbid, or something that, you know, shuts down that cave. But normally, yes, the animals would still be protected. But you know, what more? It's something you need to look at in your situation. What more do you need to experience? What more do you want to do? It's kind of like this. Let's say, for example, that I'm doing a love reading for you. And I say, oh, I see love coming in. Oh, this is wonderful. You know, within 2 weeks, your soulmate's coming into your life. But during that 2 weeks, you never get outside of your home to where you could even run into anyone. You never go shopping. You never do anything. Okay? You stay right there in the comfort zone of your shelter space. Okay? And then 2 weeks goes by, and you're like, well, my soulmate never came. My soulmate never arrived. I don't believe and trust that. But the thing is, you see, Pisces, you did not put yourself out there in that situation in order to be able for that person to be able to run into you. Okay, so there's things that I'm seeing here of needing to come out of that comfort zone somehow, come out of that cave a little bit, and really begin to start exploring and understanding and feeling life to its fullest. Okay, feeling that freedom, because that's the real freedom. Okay, staying in the confines of a comfort zone may make you feel for a while that you have a sense of freedom and protection. However, it's when you begin stepping out of that comfort zone and seeing all the options out there and what's available, that's when you actually begin seeing the true freedom of life, okay? The true beauty of life and all that it offers, okay? All right, I'm going to step back from the scrying. My lovely Pisces, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back and we'll begin with the cards. Okay, Pisces, I'm back. Okay, Spirit, which deck would you like to begin with, please, for Pisces, March 2022, please. Ooh, strong on this one. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pisces, let's see what Spirit has to say for you and to you for the month of March 2022. Lovely, lovely Pisces. Pisces, I hope and pray that you are doing excellent today. I really do. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what guidance and information would you like to bring forth, please, to Pisces? Thank you. These? Yes. Okay, more from this deck, Spirit. Yes. Okay, thank you. Please continue. What information would you... Ooh, thank you, Spirit. This one. Yes, okay. More from this deck, Spirit. Yes, okay. What else would you like to tell? Oh, thank you, Spirit. I hope you got that on film. This one flipped over. This one, Spirit. Yes, okay. More from this deck. No, thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, let's... Okay, that one was last. Now, let's go to this one. Okay, so I have the Empress here. Okay, so the very first one that came out, and this is the number 3. Okay, the number 3, that can also be like the solar plexus as well. Okay, that the solar plexus, you know, you could have some blockage there too, because the solar plexus is about taking action, your choice or your will to do something. And again, I told you, if you're having a root chakra imbalance, that one of the symptoms can be feeling like you have loss of will to push forward. Okay, so you may need to look at the solar plexus as well, and you know, just look it up using your intuition to see if any of that looks like anything that you're feeling, or you know, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, as well as the root chakra. And if so, figure out what action you would like to take towards that too. Okay, now here's the thing. Now the Empress, this is also like the Hanged Man energy. Okay, so this could be a stuck or stagnant type feeling as well. This could be two people coming together to create something. So this could be two people coming together to create a marriage. So the marriage would be the third thing. This could be two business partners coming together to create a business. You see, so this could be two things or two people coming together to do to create something. Okay, now this can also be body, mind, and spirit, of course. So we've been talking about that with the blockages. This can also be Holy Trinity. Okay, and this can also be this like having things set in motion, like you've been contemplating over something and not knowing which path to take, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, you have discovered which path will be best for you, and now you're setting things in motion. And it could, you know, you may not have actually stepped out of that cave yet taking action, okay? But in your mind contemplating, you may have already made your choice and how you're going to go about setting things in motion now, okay? And if you can see, there is a lot of water in the background, okay? But this Empress, she's not actually in the water, okay? Water is like a symbolization of emotion, okay? And the water is, it's very, very calm, okay? So it's not raging or anything like that. So, and it looks like this Empress is actually like on a slab of stone or a boulder, something like that, but something that's sturdy here, okay? Now, the yellow. When I see yellow, that's usually a symbolization to me of healing, okay? Healing that needs to take place, and you see down here as well. lots of yellow. Even the tree trunks, yellow. Okay, so there's definitely some healing that this Empress needs to go through. Now the next card that we have, we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, this is just, you know, can't do it anymore. Overwhelmed, overburdened, just can't carry the load anymore. Just too much. Okay. Number 10 is like the end of a cycle. So a chapter in your life ending, and then stepping into a new chapter with new beginnings, new options. Looking over at the last chapter that you've you know been working up to this point on, and you know, looking at it from an observant point of view and saying, okay, what could I have done better? What could the other person have done better? Or what could the group of people have done better? Or that workplace, how could they have treated me better? What could, you know, how could I have been a better worker? You know, depending on your situation. But looking at that and grabbing that as, you know, information of knowledge for you to be able to live your fullest and highest capacity coming into the next chapter, and taking that knowledge with you chapter after chapter after chapter. Okay. Alright, thank you, Spirit. What's the next one? Okay, so here we definitely have change happening. Okay, we have the number 5. And please do, everyone, please, I always recommend to look up the angel numbers. So you have the angel number 3, you have the angel number 10, and you have the angel number 5. Now, because when you look up the angel numbers, just, you know, angel number meaning, or angel number 5 meaning, it doesn't matter, however you feel intuitively to research. But when you look these up, it will, in addition to this reading, most of the sites that are legitimate, using your intuition, what you're drawn to, will be able to tell you even more in depth, give you more guidance than what I'm giving here. Okay, so it's very beautiful how all of this ties in. Now, so again, we definitely have change here. There's some kind of conflict here. It's kind of like, you know, like you're just fighting and fighting and fighting, and you see the smirk on this person's face, which I believe is your energy right now, Pisces, for this month, with some kind of conflict or some type of contemplation about a situation that you're either in now or you're getting ready to step into. And it's kind of like the other person or group of people has just basically, they laid their swords down. It's kind of like they've just given up. Okay, and they're like, you know what, it's not worth it. And, you know, it's like this smirk here, looking back at them like, ha ha ha, I won, I have 3 swords. But Pisces, at what cost? Okay, you have to, you know, it's another thing of assessing the situation and, you know, saying, okay, yeah, I won, okay, I really battled this out and I'm the winner, but now I'm standing here alone, okay, because that person or those group of people have given up on me, okay. So, you know, it's one of these things of what kind of change do you want this to be? Do you want this to be a productive change? Do you want this to be a change that's going to lead you down the wrong path? Okay. Remember the car. You want to be like that elderly man and that dog in the car. Straight path. Okay. Freedom. Wind in the hair. Okay. Okay, and the next one, you have the Knight of Pentacles. See, I definitely feel like you have abundance coming in. However, it could be very slow, because if you see, this horse it's not going anywhere. Okay, there's no movement here, and in order for this horse and this knight to deliver this pentacle, the material gain, there has to be some kind of movement forward. Okay, there's none. So, I definitely feel like also, there could be something you may need to assess. There may be addiction with spending money, or some kind of um, financial difficulties, or something to do with your finances that you may need to reassess as well, and see if, it could be something as small as, I know we stream apps a lot, and that can add up. You have one app that's $4.99, and then you have another that's $11.99 or whatever. But if you have several of those going on, and then you begin to realize, hey, wait a minute, I only watch one show a month. Is it really worth what I'm paying for the app? And a lot of times what my husband and I do is, we will stream an app for a month, and we will have, we'll watch it for a month, and then the next month we won't watch that one. We'll go back to an app that we haven't watched for about 2 to 3 months, and where things have been able to build up on that app, so we really get our money's worth. And then, the next month, the same thing. We drop that app once we get all caught up on, whatever our favorite shows are, whatever we're interested in. And then we'll go to the next app, and by that time, again, on that new one that we get for this next month, then, things are built up on that one. And we're only having to pay for one streaming service while getting loads of new shows or new movies, whatever. New documentaries. My thing's documentaries. I love true UFO, paranormal. I love those things. As long as they're true. Okay, so now, Spirit, what guidance would you like to give? Are you wanting this one? Okay, Spirit's wanting me to go to this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to bring forth, please, to lovely Pisces for the month of March 2022? Guidance, please, for Pisces, March 2022, please, Spirit. Woo. Okay, that one did not go under. It almost flipped over, so I'm going to see. Spirit, this one? Yes, Spirit wants this one. Okay, more from this deck, please. No. Okay, just that one. Okay, Spirit just said read. So, before I even flip it over, I know I am going to be reading this one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the book here. And let's see what this beautiful card is going to reveal. Okay. Oh, third eye vision. This is a number 36. Remember, you'll need to look up that angel number. I'm going to give you the number 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay. It says reclaim your mind. Okay. Now the number 9. Okay. Again, that's like the endings. Something getting ready to come to an end. Now the number 10 is the actual end. But the number 9, you're like really getting there. It's like getting to that point of kind of like carrying these up the mountain. Okay, you're like halfway up the mountain trying to carry these, and you're just like panting and huffing and puffing and no water, and you're like, oh, I just can't keep going. But you still have to make it to the top. But by the time you get to the top, which is the very next number, the number 10, you're like, okay, I'm done. I just can't do it anymore. Okay, that's where the number 9 is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's find this. Give me just a moment, please. Okay. Okay, third eye vision. Liberate your vulnerability. Reclaim your mind. The third eye chakra is located along the brow line with its axis point between the eyes. Every individual has a third eye, but not all choose to open. In ancient times and across different cultures, the third eye was an asset. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Hindus all viewed the third eye and pineal gland as a gateway to the heavens, expanding consciousness and higher wisdom. Known in Sanskrit as ajna, its meaning is command and perceiving. This multidimensional door allows individuals glimpses into different realms, as well as remote viewing, distant healing, visionary experiences, and energetic practices. Using third eye vision requires careful practice. Psychic debris, energetic distortions, and imbalanced frequencies can stick to the third eye chakra and to an individual's aura and energy bodies. This can leave you with emotional disturbance, insomnia or nightmares, a negative outlook on life, or mysterious physical aches, pains, or illness. Currently, you may be feeling forgetful, moody, and extremely sensitive to smells, lights, and tastes. Visual stimulation is overpowering. Now is the time to reclaim your mind. Satisfy your needs first instead of people-pleasing. Right now, feelings of vulnerability will rise to the surface. Fear of self-exposure and judgment will influence your current relationships. Try to avoid crowds and busy places, as collective mental energy will influence your state of mind. Continually trying to protect yourself from harsh criticism and personal judgments will keep you in a defensive mindset and influence your decision making. Okay, intuitively, don't rush into a third eye experience. Take it slow and seek a suitable teacher to avoid spiritual risks. If you wish to intensify or gain third eye visions more regularly, activate and decalcify your pineal gland through visualized meditation. Okay, and a shadow aspect that this book says to watch out for this month is delusion, fictitiousness, being too studious, and self-sacrificing. Okay, and a sacred crystal that they recommend if you'd like to use crystals is low light. I'm sorry, that may be iolite. It's I-O-L-I-T-E. Iolite, yes. Okay, and then the angel assistance that they recommend is Archangel Jeremiel, and that's opening the third eye vision and prophecy. And how you spell the angel's name is Jeremiel. And an affirmation that they recommend is, I see clearly and accurately through my mind's eye. And of course, as always, if you have your own affirmations that you prefer, please do so. These are just recommendations, from this book. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see what symbol or symbols that Spirit would like to leave you with as we begin to close this reading. What do we have here? Oh, we have two. Okay, what do we have? Oh, look at this. Okay, the skeleton. What that means is you have support. Okay, the skeleton supports the body. Okay, so you definitely have support from Spirit and your Holy Spirit team. Okay, to help you be able to step outside of that comfort zone more, to be able to help you to get into balance. Okay, all you have to do is just ask and look. The key. Okay, Spirit says that you hold the key. All right, you are responsible for using that key, putting it in the lock, turning it, and taking action towards it. Okay, it's all up to you. It's your free will, Pisces. All right, I'm going to leave that here with you, just like that. Okay, many blessings to you, Pisces. Much love. May you have a very blessed and loving month. Bye-bye.